ways. On the road, should I say, too.
True. Very good point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. As you can see, the players are getting back out to the court. It's time to send you back out to the Staples Center with Brian Seaman and Mike Fratello.
Doc Rivers.
Missing Embiid the way they are, obviously guys have to pick up that big load that is missing right now out of the Sixer lineup, and Harris has answered that challenge.
With Mike Conley being an all-star, Tobias Harris now might be the best player in the league, not named as an all-star. Reggie Jackson gets scoring going for the Clippers. We've had a 17. Curry tailgated by Senior. The ball goes up to Scott for three. Hit one in the first half, misses there, and Morris there for the rebound. Jackson accelerates down the lane, puts it up. They say no shot. It'll be Reggie, the hero on Thursday, 28 points for him. A Clipper high as George rises from the foul line. No, Zubac's trying to keep it alive. Simmons outrivals him for the loose ball. Transition three for Curry. That was something Ty Lue said the Clippers have to pay attention to. He misses there. Clippers lead by 7. Kawhi bumped going up, but whistle stops the second foul for the Sixers in this third quarter. Clippers have been to the line 12 times already. As Leonard makes go to the first of two. Now a quick word. 2 free throws for Kawhi. I'm in 5. And they take more free throws than the opposition. They lead by 9. Turnover. Here comes Paul George. Clippers in transition. The pace has favored the Clippers. Sixers play at the faster paces in the league. Clippers towards the bottom. It was a favorable pace for the Clippers in that regard of the first half. Reggie Jackson for
Spurs will sign with the Brooklyn Nets, so we'll all wait to see which one of these moves ends up impacting these contenders here in the
Brooklyn.
The word was that Aldridge was going to sign in Miami, but obviously whatever Brooklyn did or said.
Small here as Batum is in the lineup now for Ty Lue. Harris on the move and continues his wicked scoring.
Loss for the Clippers. Him, that body setting screens that we see Simmons in the passing lane with the steal.
Boy, he plays with such energy. How about teams giving it everything? 72-64 Clippers. Curry, pocket pass into Simmons, makes the extra pass to Green for 3. Clippers go small. Doc Rivers has brought in Dwight Howard. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Great ball movement for the Clippers. Leonard attacks, passing up a wide open 3, gives to George for the deep 3, but the result
kicks it all the way out to Paul George. He knew exactly what he was doing.
4th assist for Leonard. George, by the way, with 15 on 6 of 13 shooting. Harris, deflection, interception, leather larceny. Here comes Leonard. Challenges his former teammate Green, swooping in. No. Senior with the rebound, can't put it back. Harris, full steam ahead to the rim. A rare miss. Howard with a rebound and accosted by Bussy. 53% from the foul line. It's never been his forte and never been what he's supposed to be doing out there as he makes good on the fillet. It is an unofficial poll that I have taken over my time in the NBA. The #1 restaurant of choice for all professionals. Looking at your phone trying to figure out if I was telling the truth. Leonard spots an entry, stops on a dime, but misses around the rim. That's 3 point-blank looks for the Clippers. They lead by 9. Oh, a hard foul by Senior. So to join the team, although that's just probably a matter of getting a couple of practices in the playbook. It's funny, Czar, Red Auerbach once told me through the pages of his book, you can't have enough agitators and instigate. Into push. Milton tries to slow the roll of George. He is now fouled. The Sixers 7:13 to play. Clippers also with 3 team fouls here on the frame. Clippers 3 for 7 in this third quarter. The Sixers 2 for 8. We can't wait to have tickets for details. I feel up to this state, but now you're asking me to get legislative, and well, I have my limitations, as you found out early. Senior stops in the mid-range and knocks it down, and perhaps Senior's a little very much welcome. Seeing my friends of Clipper Nation. Harris picked up by Jackson. 2 former Pistons crossing blades. A third piston reaches in. I'm seeing it more. He has been really good since getting back into that starting lineup. And on the other side of that coin, Nicholas Batum has still been terrific. Tobias said about playing for Doc Rivers is that he knew exactly where he was going to get his shots every night with the Clippers, and I felt the same way, and that has been the figures in the second half. Jackson down the lane. Oh, and down the hatchet goes for Mr. Jackson. He has a dozen. Milton fouled by George, and now
The opponents put points on the board with the clock stopped.
Shake Milton at the stripe, and now a quick word from Cedars-Sinai. Second round pick back in 2000. Clippers at Staples Center before the shutdown. Clippers by 10. Batum fouled by Howard. A whistle stops the clock midway through this third quarter. He had a very accurate one in terms of the scheme for Doc Rivers. Morris. George glances at the clock. Thibault, a gifted defender. George creates space. A step away three is shut up by a backpedaling Jackson. Simmons on the run. Down the hatchet goes. Have been there 9 times. As Leonard makes good on the first of 2. Now it's time for T-Mobile coast-to-coast coverage. Take a look at James Harden. I'll tell you what, maybe 3 weeks ago I thought, no, he's not going to be the MVP of the league. I didn't like how it ended in Houston. Those games still count, but boy, I'll tell you what, it's becoming harder and harder to defend that. 5 minutes to play. How about another foul? If you like whistles, boy, we got them for you here in the third quarter. 22nd and 23rd free throws of the quarter. Just cannot get comfortable here. Howard misses. Jackson challenges Howard for a moment, kicks it back out to Morris. Oh, and he knocks down the three. 80.
Sixers very fortunate because Dwight Howard switched on to Batum and forgot. We see Ben Simmons
in a choppy, muddied up third quarter. Poor spacing by the Clippers. They still find man in the corner for 3. Yes, sir.
All movement.
I mean, it's possible that Terrence Mann never misses a shot again. The league with the basketball, as Howard is at the line for the Sixers and knocks down the first of 2.